You're probably watching this video because you love skateboarding. And if you're anything like me, you've always wanted to know what's happening in a skater's shoe when they do certain tricks. Heeluxe has mastered a new system that allows us to wirelessly see what's happening inside of a skater's shoe, or any action sport for that matter. We use a number of sensors on the bottom of the foot to tell us about cushioning, comfort, and traction. And then we can also put sensors on the top of the foot that are going to tell us about how the shoe fits. Once we put the sensors on, we let the skater skate. One of my favorite things to do is then change up the shoes that a skater's in. This allows us to see if one shoe is more comfortable than another, allows for a little bit better support, or if it's just a little bit better fit. All these things can affect skate performance. So let's take a look at a particular line here with Dane as he runs through the local skate park here in Santa Barbara. Alright, so now let's take a look and see what our computer is going to measure as he goes through this line. So we're going to slow things down a little bit, and you're going to see as he first starts to contact in the transition, most of the pressure is on the ball of the foot, as we can see in those 3 sensors in a row, and there's a little bit of pressure at sensor 6, saying that there's some pressure on top of his foot. Now as he comes into the bottom of the transition, the pressure on the ball of the foot, especially under the big toe, is massive. He also has some more pressure now in the heel area. There's also a little bit of pressure on sensor 6, showing us that the fit's a little bit tight in that area. Now he's going to come through and he's going to pump for speed. And what we're going to notice here is that almost all the pressure is on the ball of the foot, which makes sense if you've ever skated, but it's primarily underneath the big toe. Another thing that was very shocking to us is how much pressure was on sensor 6, saying that the fit was pretty tight. What we'd like to do for you is establish baselines. That means we're going to test your current product versus other things on the market and say what's good or bad about them. We're going to set design goals to improve your product, and then we want to retest your new product to make sure that it is in fact hitting these new goals.